So, you heard the pick band sounds in the background, and here we are. We're in Game 2 between UC Davis and UC Berkeley. I am Maut, casting from NEODota. This is game number dos. Darkseer is actually going to be picked up first. Very surprising they let this get through. Banning out the Rubik, and Davis is banning out the Rubik, and of course, the Invoker, surprisingly enough. So, some people told me that my mic was a little quiet. I'm moving a little closer to the mic, so hopefully you can hear me now. Hopefully the levels are good. Anyways, Queen of Pain plus the Venomancer will be the first two pickups on the side of UC Davis. And of course, last time around we saw Templar Assassin in the mid lane, and surprising that they didn't ban him out. Naga Siren's going to be the next pickup here on the side of UC Berkeley. Now, it's important to note you cannot vacuum during sleep anymore, so you should keep that in mind. Of course, we saw that big team fight in the International Call to Play. You should check that out on YouTube if you haven't seen it before. Naga Siren base damage nerf is pretty hefty nerf to that hero, so it really hasn't been seen that much at all. One of the big nerfs coming in the changes to 6.75. Time Charger will be the final pickup for this first pick phase on the side of UC Davis. I turned down my in-game sound and I moved my mic closer to my face, so I hope you guys can hear me just fine. There's a lot of people in chat saying, you're too low. So I'm sorry about that. This ban phase taking a little bit of time here. You look at the bans already. Invoker, Rubik. So banning out mid heroes essentially, but Queen of Pain's actually the first pickup from Do Even Lift, and I imagine he'll be playing that once again. He was on the TA in the last game, but I'm surprised they didn't pick up the TA again. Perhaps because they realized that the Darkseer is available. Of course, Batrider too, but I'm sort of surprised Batrider hasn't been picked up at all in any of these games. It's a very strong hero. I think we saw him in the first game between GMU and UT. I forget who played it. Shouldn't be really forgetting, considering that was like 3 hours ago. Like, I have a decent memory. Come on now. Okay. So, still waiting. Reserve time coming out for the next ban on the side of UC Berkeley here. Guys, please, if you're playing in an amateur tournament, put on your freaking, like, and you have a caster, put on your tags, okay? So I can say, oh, that team's UC, or Davis, and this team's Berkeley. Like, it would help me so much. Like, so very much. It would be amazing. But whatever. Enough of that. I can't be complaining. I'm getting good Dota action all day, and all night even. Enigma was going to be the ban out, and Tiny as well, plus the Furion, followed by the Sand King. So a lot of team fight getting banned out by both teams pretty much. Broodmother, another ban coming in from the side of UC Berkeley. Once again, I'm not a fan of that Broodmother ban. They can do what they want, but Broodmother's really not picked too often anymore. You never know, though. Maybe they did some scouting, and they say, hey, Davis likes to play Broodmother. We should really ban that out. I really don't like dealing with insatiable hunger. It's a lot of freaking annoyingness.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Alright, so the final ban is going to be Codal by the side of UC Davis, and playing against that in the last game, I can imagine that that's a pretty good ban, considering the Codal was one of the, I think, better pickups, but it was ran in sort of an awkward way with him in the solo long lane, and then eventually switching him into the off lane in the other side. Death Prophet's going to be the next pickup for the side of UC Berkeley right now. Followed by Leshrak, once again on the side of Davis. And he was one of the strongest heroes, I think, in that previous game. I just think they needed to gank with him just a little bit more.
Dire team pick.
And Lena's the final pickup from UC Berkeley right now.
Juggernaut.
And Juggernaut. Once again, but this time on the side of UC Davis. So now, and I'm surprised, Do You Even Lift is actually going to be on the Juggernaut. Okay, we think about how these lanes are going to work out here. Queen of Pain should be in the mid lane. No, actually, you know what? I don't know how this is going to work. Will they send the Tidehunter in the solo off lane? That's the only thing I can think of. That's sort of a Hannah Montana complexity gaming maneuver that we haven't seen in too long. But I think so because Species played the long lane hero last time. Maybe not though. Maybe they'll send Bobo the Bear there. I don't really know. Anyways, Bobo the Bear on the Venomancer for the side of UC Davis, followed by AE, who I can't really pronounce that name, on the Queen of Pain. Keep moving here. Code on the side of the Leshrac. Do You Even Lift on the Juggernaut, and finally Species on the Tidehunter. Meanwhile, on the side of UC Berkeley, we'll see Random here once again on the Death Prophet in the mid lane. K2 on the Darkseer, of course, and we'll see the Raka on Lina. KA Lockhart on Jakiro, once again, and DY Dragon Master on the carry, Naga Siren. We might see a level 1 Roshan here. Species actually tanking it up. I don't know why he's doing this. He's taking a lot of damage. He actually might die. What is he doing? He's gonna die. What? What are you doing? What was that? What were you thinking? Well, I don't know what you were doing. Maybe this is a bait? This is a good bait. This is an excellent bait if it is. There's going to be... Oh, the Venomous Gale is going to hit on 2 right now. The Ice Path misses. They're going to try to go on this. If they have a Blade Fury, there's the Shadow Strike. Nice Light Strike Array. Doesn't matter. The Rocket's taking some damage. Naga Siren might go down here. Oh my gosh. Do You Even Lift? Looks to get the next blood here. Bobo the Bear getting first blood. So this was a smart bait out to get first blood because, once again, going down to Roshan, you die, yes, and you lose a bit of gold. That was impressive. That was a really well set up team fight because they were here. They were on the high ground. They had Leshrac baiting it out over here, showing them like, oh, hey, you know, I'm out of. There's only like 3 or 4 heroes in the Roshan pit, and if you try to fight them, they'll all be really low. But instead, they were up here on the high ground. So good bait by the Tidehunter. They send in the Ice Path misses up here on the high ground, and followed up by a Venomous Gale from the Venomancer getting 1 kill. I thought they could have gotten more, but I mean, getting the kill on the Naga Siren is. Or who was it? Who did they kill? Yeah, they killed the Naga Siren. Venomancer actually got the kill because of the Poison Sting, and I think Juggernaut could have gotten it, but regardless, that's a pretty nice start. So it will be a solo off-lane Species on the Tidehunter right now, and he goes down to the Roshan, but he's actually going to be in a little bit of trouble here as well. He might get caught out. There's going to be an Ice Path on him as well. A little bit of damage going in. Light Strike Array actually misses, so he'll be fine for now, but he might go down pretty quickly. Meanwhile, in the top lane, we'll see a tri-lane with 2 Even Lift here on the Juggernaut. We'll see Venomancer being played by Bobo the Bear, and finally Code up here on the Leshrac. So this is a nice tri-lane against this K2. He's got Iron Shell or not. He skilled stats first. No, he didn't. He didn't skill anything first. Why is he waiting to skill? I don't understand. Just go Iron Shell or Surge, I guess is fine. So already, random hero with Grip Swarm doing a bit of damage to AEAs. Having a little bit of trouble right now. Only got 1 last hit, 4 last hits for the side of random hero. So nice job by that. But then again, Queen of Pain, once she starts getting some levels, can be a little bit scary. She actually went for boots first. I think she might have gotten that from a little bit of the gold
Double
that she got
damage.
from the first blood in that general area. DD rune picked up by AE. He'll head back into the mid lane, and random here will have to be a little careful. Ping from Do You Even Lift saying, hey, you should pull this camp over here. This small camp, you should stack it up and pull it. That's what he's telling him, I'm pretty sure. Species now, only level 1 still. Not really getting any last hits, and I don't expect him to, but he needs to get in here and get this experience, because that's why you put the Tidehunter in the solo off lane. And the thing is, if you're going against the tri-lane, you expect to die sometimes, but this seems like it could be absolutely awful for him. He's got really no stunning mechanism, he's got no escape mechanism, and he's already getting tag teamed in right now. There's going to be an Ice Path flying out. It's going to land on Species. The Rocket's going to go for Light Strike Array. It will happen. There's going to be the Ensnare coming in as well. He should be going down in just a second. They have enough right click to get the job done, and in fact, will go down. Lina getting the kill. I almost called her Luna. And AE will get another illusion rune in the meantime. So 2-1 right now. They get the first blood, but sending this Tidehunter against this tri-lane, this is tough. And he really will have a tough time here. In fact, I think he might just let this lane go. And he might have to, because if he keeps feeding it, it could be troublesome. And not that he's feeding right now, but he just needs to stay back. He's been too aggressive, trying to get the levels in the lane, and really he can't do that. They will come to his tower eventually, even if it is pulled. But he has to be very careful. He'll have to sit under the tower for the majority of this laning phase until he can get some help either from AE or if we see a rotation down from somebody else like Bobo. And K2 actually is letting go of this tri-lane right now for Do You Even Lift to get it. So Species actually still staying in here and getting some experience, whereas this lane, nothing's really happening here, and the experience is actually going to K2 via the jungle. So he decided to say, alright, I'm just going to let this go. I'm going to let them have free farm here in this lane. And that's nice and all, but that could be troublesome. And Juggernaut doing a good job of last hitting. 21 last hits for him on the side of Do You Even Lift. 15 on the side of the Queen of Pain. She caught up a little bit. 3 minutes into the game, and That Crypt Storm doing a lot of damage. If there's any follow-up nuke damage from the side of Radiant, you can be sure that A would go down. So UC Davis, they're playing pretty well. 2-1 though right now. The last hits are going the side of UC Davis at this point, but not too many. The fact is, if you got a tri-lane and you only have like a Tidehunter contesting it, you need to be getting more last hits on your Naga Siren. They didn't go for a Quelling Blade or anything. Her base damage was like 40 something at the beginning of the game. It's 55 right now, so it's still really hard to last hit with. So if you're going to go for this Naga Siren, you have to make sure you can last hit right, and that's like, she really isn't doing a good job. Meanwhile, Random Hero is going to get ganked on. The Venom's Galaxy will land. Split Earth going to fly as well, just barely missing. Should be okay though. Is there Scream of Pain to follow this up is the question. Nice surge to get Random Hero out of there. So that Splitters lands. She's probably dead, but unfortunately it didn't. Barely on the edge of it. She was actually on the stairs, and it was like on the top of the stairs where it hit and barely missed there, so unfortunate, but oh well. Level 3 on the Tidehunter, he's not doing too bad. You can see that the level 2 on the Jakiro and on the Darkseer is pretty good, so he's getting some experience because this hasn't really been pulled. I think they're working on pulling it. They just did, in fact. Hey, Lockhart getting that pull going off right now. In fact, actually might go for another pull coming in with the Alpha Wolf here. We see another rotation coming from Bobo the Bear and Code, because honestly, Do You Even Lift doesn't need to be here. There's no one here to kill. You can just sit here and free farm. We will see a TP coming in from the Darkseer though, K2, so he'll have to be careful. But we see Do You Even Lift actually already has a Ring of Health already, so he'll probably be building a Battle Fury, which we didn't see from DY on the last game. We get the net worth chart up. There we go. So Naga Siren not doing too bad. Queen of Pain though is eclipsing everyone with 1800 at this point. Species. Now with a few of his teammates here, they can actually look to maybe even push this a little bit. Only level 1 Edict, so maybe not. So right now they actually rotated, and it's now tri-lane versus tri-lane, solo lane versus solo lane. And this is going to be a little frustrating for Do Even Lift because he's going to have to deal with his Iron Shell. He's got this Perseverance though, so he'll be okay. Going for the Perseverance first is interesting. Generally you like to go for the Ring of Health plus the more damage from the Broadsword and the Claymore, but Perseverance works as well. Meanwhile on the bottom lane, Species still here. Level 4 on him. Venomancer is actually level 3 still, but now going to get initiated with that Ice Path. It's just going to fly out. Venomous Gale will fly as well. K.A. Lockhart taking a bit of damage. Nice little circle around Species to save K.A. Lockhart's life just for a moment. But he's ticking down, and he'll be alright. But good initiation from those two heroes, despite the fact that it's 2 versus 3. And a random hero actually might even look to head back mid right now. Queen of Pain is going to look for the rune as well. Unfortunately, random hero just took it. They have no wards on the river for really anybody, except for the Radiant has a nice 1 minute left ward here on this bottom rune spot, plus the river. And now we see another rotation happening from Bobo the Bear. They might go for a kill here on random hero, but he's got an Invis rune, so you have to keep that in mind. Meanwhile, K2 here, getting zoned out by the Leshrac in the top lane by Code. And Do You Even Live to his last hits was going pretty well. He's got 41 right now. It's 6 minutes in the game. That's pretty good. I mean, he does that essential free farming. The thing that you always look at is this, okay, 50 CS at 10 minutes, and if that's happening, then you've got some decent farm. 43 at 6 and 54 is pretty good. Like, he's doing really well. He's been using his, he's been using his Blade Fury to get a lot of the last hits there. You can see those, 3 more going for him right there. He's going to have like an 11-minute Battle Fury, which is very strong. Then he'll be able to get in the jungle, really take care of the creeps in the jungle, get some more farm, and maybe go for a Scepter or Yasha Mantis out. We'll see what he decides to build after that. Ward going up here on this nice little ward spot from Bobo the Bear. You get a little bit more vision on the river. So UC Davis is playing very strong, despite the fact that they're losing the game technically 2-1. You look at the graph, though, I think they're in a very good position. They have about 500 experience advantage. Gold is about almost 1,000 right now. They take the top tower, though, and K2's having a tough time here. He is in the solo lane, Suicide, so he'll be doing okay. The Iron Shell, though, really hurting Do You Even Live, so he's going to try to kill that. But then again, he's got the healing ward to heal him back up to full, which is nice. Alright, please tell me in chat if my my levels are good. I want to make sure everything's fine. I don't think the volume of the game is too loud, but I'm concerned about my mic volume. I'm like right next to it too, which is weird. And there's no mic boost on it, which is unfortunate. So UC Davis and Do You Even Lift are playing really well. He's getting close to a broadsword and even a claymore. Iron Shell though is being very annoying. He's going to pop a Clary just so he can spin around. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Double damage up on the Queen of Pain. Random Hero actually has an Invis rune on her, so they can't see Random Hero right now. Will he attack Code, though, is the question, and sort of remove his invisibility? Random Hero still invisible. The Courier just flies something to him and is actually a headdress, so they'll be going for either a pipe or for a mech early on. Now, another thing to not count out is the farm of DY Dragon Master. He's actually going for a Soul Ring, which is something I don't really ever see on a Naga Siren. You usually get Arcane Boots, but going with Tranquils instead allows you to really... This is actually a good build. I like this because you can keep using your Ensnare, you can keep using your Riptide. Honestly, though, I'd only get 1 point Ensnare despite the fact that it's a 2-second duration. I really like getting Mirror Images early on because it can do a lot of damage with your Riptides if you coordinate it correctly. So, interesting build there. Of course, it's not bad. Arcane Boots on the side of the Queen of Pain, which is very interesting, something you don't see often. Meanwhile, we're going to see an attempted gank here. Is there vision in this jungle for the side of the Radiant? It doesn't look like it. But DY Dragon Master sitting very high, like next to the tower. Usually you want to sit low if you think a gank's going to happen. You know, in one of these positions, over here even, would be fine. But DY Dragon Master sitting right next to the tower, up high, and AE. There's plenty of mana to go for a Sonic Wave right now, and Boba the Bear is here as well. Boba the Bear, I believe, is not 6. He's, in fact, only level 3 right now. He's the lowest hero in the game, but that's fine. He'll be able to catch up if they can get a few more kills. K2 finally getting some last hits, I believe. He's got 25 right now, so he's not too far behind. DY Dragon Master has 42, has caught up significantly, but 62 before the 10-minute mark right now is looking like what it's going to be for this Juggernaut, and with free farm, it's pretty good. So Species here, not level 6 either. There's going to be a nice Ice Path plus an Ensnare. They're looking to go here. Boba the Bear is very squishy. He might go down, pops his magic stick charge. I don't think it'll matter. He will go down to the Lina. They're going to chase up the Species right now. He has no backup here. So they get another kill, and that's pretty good because that gold also goes to the Naga Siren, who is building who knows what. She's got about 1,300 gold. KA Lockhart. Doesn't even have boots yet. Can buy them soon, though. Do you even lift use his Omni Slash? Apparently, I don't know on what. I don't think he killed K2. No, there's still only one kill on the side of Davis right now, so interesting there. Random Hero, still with the headdress right now, plus boots. AE has Sonic Wave. They haven't really gotten any ganks going just yet, and they could do a lot better than this. Blades of Attack plus Phase Boots are going to be going on the left right. There's going to be smoking. It looks like it's going to be going on the top lane onto K2 right now. He has just enough mana for one surge, but it's only level 1. It won't be a very long duration. They're taking the long way for this, too. He's actually going to buy something from the secret shop. It's going to be a point pusher. Will be going Aghanim Scepter. That increased Sonic Wave damage is going to be important to notice. Species on the Tidehunters. Almost level 6. He really wants that Ravage, and there it is. He's going to skill into that just now. Yep. And they will get the kill onto the Darkseer up here in the top lane. I don't know why I took my eyes off that, but I think they might have used... Nope, no Sonic Wave for that. That's good. You even left getting some more gold. There's his broadsword finish. Just needs his Claymore, and then that Battle Fury is going to be done. It's not going to be at precisely 12 minutes. It'll be about 13, I think, is when he'll finish it off. He's getting very close, though, and we'll check back on him in just a little while. Boba the Bear is actually rotated mid lane against Random Hero right now. Random Hero has a decent farm, though, so level 9 there. Meanwhile, we might see a gank coming in. Nice Ice Path to stop both AE and, a follow-up Light Strike Array as well. They will not be able to get a Ravage off. They wanted to go for a gank here. DY actually has a Song of the Siren, so be careful of that and keep your eyes on that. Double damage rune up here in the bottom rune spot. Nobody's going to go for it just yet. They want to go for this gank before they get the DD rune, but they're all sitting right beneath the tower. They really can't engage this, I don't think, because there's 3 here, and with the Song of the Siren, I don't know. Ice Path plus Ensnare on the Species. They need to get the kill there. Light Strike Array on him as well. He won't be able to get the Ravage. Good play on the side of these 3 heroes. And Jakiro getting the kill there. But here comes AE. He's got a double damage rune. He's got Sonic Wave. Will he use it is the question. There it goes on to KA. Getting the kill there. The Rocket's very low health. Is there going to be a blink follow-up 3 seconds? Will they go here? No, they've got DD, but they're not going to go for it. But they get the kill on the Jakiro. Nice play there. Tidehunter's back up. He still has Ravage. He wasn't able to get it off. Scream of Pain will be coming in just a second. There's the Sonic, or the Sleep from the Naga Siren. Of course, the tower doesn't attack when it is Sleep, so just going to save her own life. But Blink's going to come in. There's going to be the Shadow Strike to slow. A's going to keep chasing. 3 seconds, 2 seconds for the next Blink. I don't think they'll be able to get in there. In fact, with KA coming in, they'll have to back off, even with the double damage. So they got the kill on Jakiro, but they weren't able to follow up on it. They should be able to try to take this tower. Code is only level 2 at his Edict. Do you even look? Says he has Battle Fury. There it is. 13-minute Battle Fury. Pretty good stuff. Now he should be able to take down some 3 plays very quickly. Now the question is, will he go for treads or will he go for phase boots? Honestly, you often see phase boots, but I think treads are pretty good to be built. I don't know if you really need phase. It's good to get your ganks going with your Blade Fury, but I don't know. We'll see. TP coming in from random hero right now. Ult has been popped, but it's off cooldown in about 37 seconds, so... Species has Ravage still. Silence is actually going to miss. Here's the ensnare. Species can turn around and Ravage this, and I think he will right now. There's the Ravage going to come in, but not before they get the kill on the Venomancer. There's the Ice Path on to 2. They're going down very quickly. Laguna Blade's going to get the kill on Queen of Pain. And now Tidehunter will go down as well. So 3-for-1 trade there. You get the kill on the Naga Siren, which is great. But going down as 3 heroes, which... he turned around and Ravaged. I don't think he realized that there are 4 heroes there. Actually 5, technically. But now they'll be able to push this tier 1 tower here. But the real scary thing is, do you even know it's actually just farming away? He does go for the phase boots. He'll be able to do a little bit of this damage to the tier 2 tower right now. And his farm is getting kind of scary. You look at his net worth. Yeah, he's way ahead. But the Ghost are popped for random hero. And he's going to do a little bit of damage to the tier 2, but a TP will come out. Nice Ice Path to stop AE's aggression. Code will come in as well. Blink coming in. They're going to try to get a kill here. Shadow Strike is going to fly in KA. There's going to be Scream of Pain as well on the random hero. Crypt Storm plus Ghost doing a ton of damage to Code. He's going to go down immediately. So losing 1 and the tower plus the lost team fight before. Meanwhile, though, this tower is actually getting pushed pretty hard. There's a fortification that was already popped, so there's no fortification here. And Snare might be coming from Naga Siren. I don't think she can get the range on it, though. It's a real problem. Do You Even Lift is going to be have to carrying hard later on in this game because...
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Actually, K.A. Lockhart's going to take a fall here. He's going to fire his Necropyre, but it's not going to do nearly enough damage to really kill any of these heroes. They should be able to take this tower now as well. This tier 1's very low. There's no fortification available whatsoever. K2's here, but that's not going to be enough. He's actually going for Pipe instead, as you can see. Species, what are you going for? I don't really know what you're going for. Meanwhile, Do You Even Lift is actually going to come back in here. He's showing that he's not really afraid of the Naga Siren, played by DY, who's actually, I think, going for Radiance because she's got 2,400 gold. She hasn't even bought any components just yet. So Relic, 3,800 will be, you know, it's going to take a while, but she'll get there. K2 now. Sitting down here farming. We see Species and the rest of his team rotating in right now. AE's going to buy another component. It's going to be a Vitality Booster, so she's not going for Aghanim Scepter like I originally thought. She's actually going to be going for a Soul Booster, probably into a Bloodstone. Meanwhile, Death Prophet getting another kill, this time on Juggernaut, who looks like he was a little too aggressive, unfortunately, so that's not good. He used his Omni Slash, didn't get the kill on, I don't know who he was going for. But the reinforcements came in from the side of the Radiant. They took down Do You Even Lift, so pretty nice lead, actually. I think the XP and gold is probably about even once again, yeah, so Berkeley doing a good job. 1K in favor of gold, still going the way of Species and the side of Davis. AE's kind of out of position, but has a TP scroll, so he's okay. We'll blink right out of there. Laraka trying to cut him off. It looks like we're just recording. Just gonna ward. Just gonna ward. Net worth. Oh, meanwhile, Laraka's in some trouble here. But KG's going to surge him away. He'll be fine. Back in the top lane, Do You Even Lift with his Battle Fury, farming these creep waves. Getting more last hits. He's 1,000 gold right now. I'm not sure what he'll build next. I don't know. He could go for Yasha. I think it would be a good pickup for him. And he's going to go right back down to this tier 2 tower, which is, by the way, very low. He can honestly kill it with this push if they don't realize that he's pushing in. I think they do. They're going to rotate in there right now. They have TPs and in fact will TP over there. But this leaves other room on the map for Davis to farm, like the mid lane from AE. Bottom lane not so much, is actually being farmed by DY, who's 3,200 gold right now. Is actually pretty close to a relic, and at that point is going to get kind of scary. So despite the fact that the base damage from Naga Siren has been nerfed, she's still a very strong carry and can be very gross to play against later on in the game, especially with her mirror images. And the relic damage, the Radiance Burn, of course, is going to be frustrating at best. Downright unpleasant. Point Booster is finished up on Juggernaut. He will be going for the Aghanim Scepter. The Omni Slash, of course, is going to be critical. It's going to do a lot of damage with each one of those jumps. He has to get it off, though, when there's really not that many creeps around. That's really the key component of that ultimate. Of course, the one-hit kills for that ultimate is nice, but at the same time, it's still... you don't want to waste any of those gems. You want to get them pure hero damage as much as possible. Looking at the hero levels right now, and Dire are a little behind in experience, it looks like. I mean, of course, Juggernaut's 13, Queen of Pain's 11, but the rest of the supports kind of need to get some more experience here. Meanwhile, pushing mid is actually AE. Ice Path is going to come out. AE is diving hard for this kill, which is actually might be the death of him right now. So Sonic Wave is actually going to hit, and the kill will go for the Shadow Strike damage. AE has a blink. He's going to try to use it. It's going to run into the Ice Path instead. There's the Ensnare coming in as well. So going to go down. So getting the kill, but losing her life because of Lena. Silence on Specky right now. They're going to keep chasing, it looks like. Maybe not. Bobo the Bear is actually in another bad position right now. And there's the Poison Nova. There's the Omni Slash as well, plus the Ravage. K. Lockhart will go down. Random Hero taking a bit of damage. He does not have enough mana. There's going to be the Ghost right there. K2 going to go down there from the Blade Fury, and Random Hero is going to go down as well. Yes, Code will get the kill, double kill even with his ultimate. And then the Naga Siren ult just to get him out of there. The Raka is going to TP in, but not in a good position there. They're going to be able to push this tower and take it down. No questions asked. So with the Pulse Nova, Code's able to get a double kill right there. A lot of AoE damage. The Omni Slash, the Ravage was good from Specky. Good stuff there.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
So Code, plus Specky. The rest of the team is here. Will they push to tier 2 is the question. The answer is probably no. I would not be surprised to see a Roshan attempt pretty soon from either of these teams. Probably from Davis. They have the map control. All of the tier 1s are down. The tier 2 is about to go down, I think, in the top lane. But Random Hero will be here to defend it. Look at that insane drop in experience. That really helped. And that brought the Tidehunter to level 9, which is huge. He's pretty much tied with the rest of the sports right now. 7 is still on the Venomancer, so that is a little bit, you know, disconcerting. And 8 on Code. 8 got a few of those kills. I'm surprised he didn't get more experience than did. Point booster for him. He'll be building what looks like another Bloodstone, because he's got a Voidstone as well. So, once again, build Phase Boots into a Bloodstone when you could be wasting less money and going for... I mean, Phase Boots is good because it gives you speed and maneuverability, and you can get out of situations where you don't really want to be in. I understand that much, but Arcane Boots are also good for the rest of your team, and I don't understand why you just don't build those. Meanwhile, there's going to be the Exorcism pop by Random Hero. There's going to be a Venom Scale. Watch on 2. Nice wall. Getting on 2. Good silence as well. And this is going to be turned around. And they're going to push this really quickly. So Random Hero plus the rest of his team going for the kill on Bobo the Bear. They will get it. Do you even lift? Is going to have to get out of here somehow. In fact, he will. And the tower will go down from Nagasiren getting the last hit right now. So 3 for nothing plus the tower. And Random Hero with the Exorcism plus the Nagasiren doing a good job. Relic is finished up. And the Ratings recipe should be purchased and flying out there pretty soon. And they actually take a tier 2 tower as well, surprisingly enough. Rotation down to the bottom lane. And the recipe is purchased by DY Dragon. It'll fly out to him right now. With this Battle Fury, Do Even Lift is going to take this Ancient stack, realizing he needs to be more farmed. Once he gets that Aghanim Scepter, which by the way he can purchase up completely now, that's going to be scary in that team fight. And if you're a Random Hero on your team, you can't really push with that Exorcism on cooldown, but it's a pretty short cooldown, surprisingly. Only 100 seconds, so it's going to come out up in just a minute here. Do you even lift? It's flying out to him right now. They might go for a smoke gank here. Davis is looking for something. They've been pushed in. The last team fight they lost, they looked pretty good early on, but now with the Aghanim Scepter on the Juggernaut, they can afford to fight this. Nagasiren does have her ult available, I believe. She should anyway. Yeah, it is up. Now she's Radiance, and she's going to be farming the lane. She's going to send the rest of her illusions into the lane and farm while she farms the jungle. Oh, we actually see a smoke Roshan attempt happening right now. I don't know if they have any vision. I think actually they do see this. They're pinging it out quickly. Will it go down is the question. they're looking to mount some sort of defense here. They're grouping up. Maybe not. I think they're just going to let this go to Davis right now. So that's going to be some gold experience and an Aegis going on the side of the Juggernaut, who's got an Aghanim Scepter, by the way. They can afford to look for something here. Ice Path is actually going to go on an A and save Jakiro's life for just a second. Blink will be off cooldown right now. She's actually going to go in there. Going to look for random hero or something. Shadow Strike, she's trying to use it. She can't. They're actually going to rotate. Oh, behind. They're going to set this up somehow. They're going to go for a vacuum into a wall. There's the Ice Path. It's going to be a little early. Ravage won't even be able to get up. There's the Omni Slash doing a bit of damage. Darkseer is actually going to get 2 kills right now. Double kill. Death Prophet will be able to get another one. To even look trying to do something. AE getting off his Sonic Wave before he gets out of there. Aegis will be popped in. It's 4 for 1 right now. 4 for 2 actually. But Juggernaut should be going down here. He doesn't have his Omni Slash, but she used in the fight. The mech was popped during the Omni Slash, which is really strong. He's silenced. He can't really get out of there. He needs a healing ward. He needs something, but he's going to go down, it looks like. And so they got the Aegis, but wasted it immediately. So, I mean, Exorcism just does so much damage. And with the wall as well, with the vacuum, it's just too much damage. It's too much to fight against. They used the pipe, which was another good idea. But the mech was really the saving grace, I think, of that team fight. Because if that mech isn't popped, then that Omni Slash does a lot more damage there. Juggernaut's still level 16, so he actually had a level 3 Omni Slash there, and I'm surprised they only killed Jakiro, and I don't think that Omni Slash really did anything. So, interesting fight there. Buyback coming from Juggernaut right now. And this tower is getting closer. They have a fortification, they're going to try to save it. K2 will get stunned off from the Splitter, though. They're going to try to keep pushing this tower down. It's getting very close. Tidehunter has his Blink Ravage. He's going to go for it right now. There is a Pipe Pop. Random Hero is in a bad position, though. Nice vacuum. We'll try to TP out there. Splitters is going to fly. Random Hero will die this time around, though. So finally they take care of that annoying Death Prophet that was dominating, by the way. And they're able to save their tower as well. It is deniable, and I think they should deny that before they really forget. Nobody's figuring it out just yet. Meanwhile, he's chasing after K2, who, by the way, is surged away. He's got a Shadow Strike on him, and he should be just fine for the moment, and he shouldn't really chase into that. So 17 to 11, Jakiro denying the bottom tower, by the way. And you look at how crazy this graph looks. 3,000 experience going in favor for the Radiant right now. Gold's still about even, however, they caught up from about 4K down. AE will be buying part of his Bloodstone, I believe. Yeah, he's going to go for Voidstone. We'll pick up his Ring of Health once he sells, I think it was a bottle that he just sold. Meanwhile, down here in the bottom lane, Species plus the rest of them are pushing into this tier 2. Naga Siren ult is available. Radiance damage was very strong in that last team fight. Bloodstone has been finished up for AE, by the way. 6 seconds before that ult is available. And Sonic Wave will be pretty critical. TP coming in now from Random Hero, who should have the Exorcism up as well. Yes, Heal Scepter on her as well. They're going to try to fight this. There's the Naga Siren sleep again. 3 heroes caught right in here. There's going to be a wall replica plus a vacuum, plus the brain damage is going to be really nice. There's the Ice Path. Good timing this time around, plus the right Light Circle Ray, and it's just a mastery. You saw all of that damage go out right immediately. Juggernaut goes down. Code and AE are going to go down as well. That's team wipe. Oh, maybe not. AE gets out just barely, but here comes the Exorcism. Cryptstorm just barely missing, but somehow will she get out alive? No. So 5 for nothing there. Really great Naga Siren sleep into what looked like every single ability they had. The Exorcism, of course, Light Strike Array was really well timed. It was an excellent Ice Path timing from KA Lockhart. So good stuff there. Really nice. And they're going to look to take this tower, which, by the way, should have been denied, but it wasn't. So I bet UC Davis is kicking themselves a little bit. They actually had to backdoor it, but they did get it. And they're going to say, hey, let's maybe take the tier 3 right now. They're really strong right now. I think they probably jumped really high as far as experience in gold. And yeah, look at that. I mean, and this is just the power of these ultimates they've got. And even with a really fed Juggernaut, who's, by the way, net worth has dropped off after he died in those last 2 team fights. Like, their mid-game should be a lot better than it is, and it really hasn't been going well for them, just because Death Prophet has been so strong with that Exorcism. You pop that immediately once the Naga Siren Sleep's about to run out, and they've just been setting up their team fights a lot better. Their initiation has been very strong. They really haven't been counter-initiated at all, which is surprising to me. And now they have really dominant map control. There's only 1 tier 2 left available, and once they get that down, they can essentially Roshan anytime he's available. And with the Radiance on DY Dragon Master, he's actually going for Heart of Trask next. And once you get that Heart of Trask, that's going to be very difficult to come back from, because you're going to have to deal with a ton of illusions who are tanky, as well as the Naga Siren herself, plus the sleep, which, by the way, once it's level 16, it's going to be another 60-second cooldown, which a lot of people think was broken during the International, but once her base damage was nerfed, no one really picked her anymore, which is surprising. I mean, she's still a pretty good hero, so... I'm really surprised. Like, my delay looks like it's an 8-minute delay, which I'm not understanding. So unless I did 100, like, 1,200 seconds, it shouldn't be that far behind. It's actually a 5-minute delay. Anyways, Boba the Bear plus UC Davis is grouping up around this tier 2 tower. And I think all the ultimates are up again. Exorcism will be popped. Naga Siren ult can be used, but they're initiating right now on this tower. They want to take this tower down before they really try to go for anything here. And this tower taking a ton of damage with no fortification available. This tower should drop. Code coming in. It looks like he wants to go for something. And the Exorcism is just doing his job on the tower. There's no real defense coming in just yet. This tower is going to go down. There's nothing they can do to defend this. And I think, honestly, DY Dragon Master could turn around and sleep right here, and they'd be in a good position. They're going to mech first. Exorcism will go down in a moment. You see all these ghosts, so many of them. DY Dragon, or Do You Even Lift, excuse me, has a Aghanim Scepter, but not much else. I don't know if there's anything on the courier for him. Nope. So after that Aghanim Scepter, his farm sort of slowed down. The Bloodstone pickup for Queen of Pain, surprising, to me at least. Mystic Staff is the choice of Lena. She's going to go for that Hex Stick pretty soon. It will be available. Needs to get the Void, or the Void Stone plus the Ultimate Orb just to get there. And what's interesting to note is that UC Davis hasn't gotten a kill in quite some time. They've usually been getting team wiped, and they haven't really even gotten a kill in a team fight. So, I mean, they've got these ancients stacked up for Do You Even Lift to get, but he really hasn't been getting them. 2,100 gold for him. He realizes he needs to get more for him to really contribute in a team fight. Your Aghanim Scepter Omnislash will be nice, but you need more right-click damage when you don't have enough on your team already. Like, Naga Siren's beating him in right-click damage. And meanwhile, Do You Even Lift is actually going to get found out. There's the Omnislash. He's going to actually Yule Scepter. That doesn't do any... Omnislash doesn't do any damage from the Yule Scepter, which is pretty amazing. Vacuum plus Wall of Replica is going to go... He's going to go down. Where did Do You Even Lift go? Did he TP out somehow? No, he TP'd out with his Blade Fury. So AE going down for Do You Even Lift's mistake. Good Yule Scepter from Random Hero to save her life. Plate Mail's up on her. Probably going to go for a Shiva's Guard. And that'll be more damage, plus the minus armor is really nice to have. Mech trying to get finished on the Tidehunter. They don't have even a mech yet? That's hard to believe. I thought for sure they would have it. I guess not. Nope. Nor do they have a pipe. Mech would be absolutely huge. Get that bonus armor, plus, I mean, just mech in general is nice to have for heal. Mithril Hammer will be the next pickup for Juggernaut. Looks like he will be going for, I'm pretty sure, a Desolator. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. It was really tough for me. Random Hero now sprinting along with the Naga Siren. God, her movement speed is fast. 106. Okay, well, she's got Drums of Endurance too, so that's why. Do You Even Lift? Very close to the second Mithril Hammer. It only needs about 900 to finish that Desolator up, and that's going to be a lot more damage for him. And they need some more tanky this snow. They need to really initiate on their terms. They can't keep getting ulted by the Naga Siren and initiate on. I'm surprised that Berkeley just hasn't really pushed in and tried to finish this game yet. They've got plenty. They have the Heart of Tarrasque on this Naga Siren. She doesn't really need to farm anything else. She's got plenty of health. She didn't do too much damage, of course, because she doesn't have any right-click items except for the Radiance, which has burn damage, which is nice, but she needs more right-click. Code and Specie right now. I mean, they're sitting with not much. They've got the point booster plus the Perseverance on Lushrak. He needs to finish that Bloodstone soon, but he's about 2,000 away from it, so actually 1,500 anyway. AE's really got nothing. Only 2 Bloodstone charges, which is not really nearly enough. And Bloodstone's not really that great of a pickup either. I mean, it doesn't give you too much. It just gives you plenty of survivability. You want to generally go for a little bit more right-click on Queen of Pain, I think, would be helpful. or like an Aghanim Scepter, anything to really do more damage, and you really don't have it. I mean, you're going for a tank item on a Queen of Pain, who's generally considered more of a hero that really likes to initiate with damage. Illusions are pushing up into the tier 3, actually. Go down immediately. Ping coming out right now from Darkseer, saying, hey, Roshan's up, maybe we should check this guy out. And they have map control. They can absolutely certainly go in here and take care of this Roshan quickly, assuming they get all their heroes in here. In fact, they're going to send them straight in. This should be a quick Roshan. They can do enough damage. Boba the Bear, not knowing. Okay, Lockhart's sitting right out here. There's no vision. AE and the rest of his team, though, are going to say, hey, they might be in this Roshan pit here. We'll have to be careful. And they're not even actually going to go for this right now. But Bobo the Bear does spot this out. And now it's up to Berkeley to say if they want to go for this or they're going to go for an initiation. They're going to check. They're going to step out of the Roshan pit. He's at about half health right now, but he'll regen up pretty quickly. So rethinking their strategy here, Berkeley going to say, let's push this back out a little bit before we really make a decision here. But now Species and the rest of his team are going to be on the lookout for a Roshan attempt. They don't have a ward here still. There's no dire ward here. Bubba the Bear, the 4 stuff, by the way, interestingly enough. I don't know how he farmed enough to get that, considering he's the lowest farmed person in the game. Illusions are going to be sent in just to push that back a little bit. Now Random Hero and his team are going to go in and go for the Roshan attempt. They're going to get the Sages and try to put it on the Nagasari. Level 15, by the way, almost level 16 after this Roshan attempt. If they get them down, that'll be a level 3 Nagasari and Sleep. And that'll be very important. Shiva's Guard is actually finished up for Death Prophet. Hero's going for what looks to be a full staff. And almost, once you can get that Ultimate Orb on the Luna, that's going to be a Nagasari picking up the Aegis right now. Now they can really be aggressive here and push into the base. Barely just missing the Ensnare. Pink's coming out up here. They want to defend this. This is the tough part, though. Once you have the Naga Siren sleep, yeah, you can really, sleep them and set up a fight here, but they're all spread out here on this tier 3 tower. They don't want to get initiated on, and that's the problem. Fighting uphill is a lot more different than fighting, Fighting uphill is a lot more different than fighting down near the tower. There's going to be the Ravage, but the pipe was popped, so not a lot of holes, but a lot of damage. There's going to be the Omni Slash as well. Going to do a lot of damage to keep him out, but the also, though. Light Trigger Rate only hitting just one. There's the Sonic Wave will hit on a few as well. Taking a lot of damage is DY Dragon Master. There's the Shiva's Guard. Bobo the Bear taking a ton of damage from Exorcism, though. He might go down. Buyback coming in. Aegis is going to be popped. AE is going to come and try to get the kill on the Rockout. Random Hero is here. His Exorcism is about to wear out. He'll get the Ghost back in right in a second. You even Lift is coming in as well. He's going to get ensnared. He's going to try to TP out, though. Will they get the kill here? No. He is able to get out. And tier 3 is actually very low because Exorcism does a lot of damage.
Middle tower has fallen.
Do you even lift? Plus the rest of his team is going to rotate in here right now. They're pretty low though, but they took down the tier 3 tower. That's what they wanted. Darkseer is farming this lane right now. Looks like he's going for a Hex Stick of his own. He's actually very close to a Mystic Staff right now, so that'll be even more control. Plus the fact that Lena's getting one pretty soon. Just needs about 1,000 more gold. She has no hair now, apparently. I hate that glitch. Desolator is finished up on the Juggernaut. They were able to defend that somehow. The Rexes are still intact. Melee took a little bit of damage, not too much though. It is regenning slowly but surely. And Code on the Leshrac. Warding finally for what seems to be the first time in centuries for them. "37 minutes into the game. Once again, another long game. This time from the CDL. This time between UC Berkeley and UC Davis. Of course, I am Maut. This is game 2. And it looks like Berkeley's poised to bring this to a game 3 right now. And they're going to keep pushing in right now. They're going to try to get this mid-racks. They've got a lot of damage. Diffusal Blade has actually been finished by Nagasiren, so there's a little bit more right-click damage. I think Darkseer finished up his Hex Stick, and he did, so they'll be able to push in. Hex maybe like Tide Hunter or somebody. Just get a Hex on anybody, and that'll make that team fight a lot easier. But right now, it seems like DY and his team are on a mission here to get this mid-rack, so they're going to pop the mirror illusions at this point. Exorcism exorcism will be popped as well. They're going to fight uphill. Fortification is up. Tidehunter, does he have his Ravage in one? Yes, he does. He can blink in there, Ravage it up. There's going to be a pipe that is popped. They will Ravage it. Will waste a little bit of the pipe. There's going to be a Sonic Wave as well. Taking 3 damage, a lot of damage there. Nagastar and ult will pop. Omni Slash going to fly off. He's at Blade Fury, though. Still dealing a bit of damage. And these guys are pretty much at full health. Meanwhile, the side of freaking Berkeley has really low health right now. And Snare going to fly out. There's going to be Pulse Nova. Code's going to get a kill on the Darkseer, though. Splitter will land on Random Hero. He's in a bit of trouble right now. He's going to try to get out of there. They're turning this around somehow. They keep trying to go for this and brute force the Rex. They actually didn't get it. Meanwhile, Random Hero is going to go down. So, Random Hero down for 76 seconds. Has enough for a buyback, though, which is nice. But somehow, Do Even Lift and his team is pushing this back, and they're winning a lot of team fights. It was a bad Nagasara ult because essentially they used it. I don't know why they used it there. Either get out or I guess they didn't really make a decision. They used it and they said maybe we can fight into this, but they were all really low health. And meanwhile, the side of Do You Even Lift and his team were pretty much at full health. They're actually going to be able to take down this tier 2 just fine, I think. And no buybacks will happen just yet. There's no buyback for the Darkseer, of course, but they should be able to push a little bit into the tier 3 before the buybacks happen. Death Prophet will buy back, I imagine, if they decide to push into this, but that's I don't know if they will. And this is surprising. I thought that DY and UC Berkeley had this in the bag, but it's getting close now. Juggernaut's starting to get a lot of damage. He's got a Desolator. I mean, they're playing really well as a team. There really hasn't been a Naga Siren Sleep to open up a fight. There's been a Blink Ravage followed up by a Sonic Wave every time, and the follow-up just isn't there from the side of UC Berkeley. It's still plenty of right-click damage on Naga Siren, though, but if you go, 115 plus the 60 bonus damage versus the Juggernaut, who's got a lot of damage. He's got 124 plus 149, and his Omni Slash. That's pretty good. But, of course, the main story is the Heart of Trust. He's going to make DY pretty tanky. There's no Aegis anymore. And they're going to keep trying to brute force this. I believe Ravage should be off cooldown, and soon, 13 seconds, so they can continuously fight into the Sonic Wave. I'm sure is off cooldown. Exorcism is going to fly. They really want this Rax. They want to try to push and end this, or at least just make it so it's Mega Creeps right now. Split Earth will fly, will land. This melee Rex should go down to straight up Exorcism. There's no blink in yet. There's going to be blink. There's the Ravage onto pretty much everybody. There's the Sonic Wave not hitting on everybody. There's the Omni Slash, though, going out. A lot of damage being taken, though, by the side of David. So they're going to pop a Mega. It should be good enough. Macropyre is down. There's going to be the Laguna Blade. K. Lockhart getting a double kill with that Macropyre. And now they should be able to push into this. Tidehunter will go down. Buyback happening from Venomancer and the Queen of Pain. And they got the Rex. Now they should back up. AE's in a bad position with that. He's going to have to get out of there. Still only a Bloodstone, only 4 charges left, and they get the mid-Rex this time around. Good Macropyre, good job to really, pop that Exorcism. It was doing a lot of damage. Of course, the mirror images, the Riptide, all that good stuff. The Wall of Riptide, I think, was really what did them in there. So, both teams Do Even Lift and his team have to feel a little bit less. Oh, he's going for double Battle Fury. Is that really what you're doing? Okay. Experience going back up to about 10k in favor of UC Berkeley right now. 10k as far as gold is concerned. And at this point, Juggernaut just needs another Perseverance to get a double Battle Fury, and that's going to be a lot of cleave damage, which really hurts, by the way. I don't know if that's going to be enough to really carry this game, though. Roshan is up in about 3 minutes-ish. 3.5. And they're going to fly, just missing on AE. It's kind of a waste. Doesn't really matter, though. It's on a 60-second cooldown. Battle Fury is purchased up again by Do You Even Lift. It is a double Battle Fury this time around. And that's interesting. Will it be enough is the question. Hero levels, he's actually out-leveling everybody by quite a bit. That's a lot of Battle Fury. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Boots of Travel have been finished off on the Death Prophet now, so... They've actually got Phase Boots and Boots of Travel. Interesting. Okay. I mean, everybody's starting to get a lot of farm right now because we're getting into the late game. The real problem is, and this happens with a lot of Venomancers, is that once you get past a certain point in the game, it's tough to really get level, it's tough to get experience, and Venomancer becomes really ineffective. He doesn't even have level 3 Poison Nova. He's sort of just sitting around and he's like, just a warding machine, essentially. It's a very, very hard carry here. Code finally finishing up that Bloodstone for once. He's got 5 charges. Does Queen of Pain have anything else? The answer is no. She hasn't had anything this entire game but Treads and a Bloodstone. So, alright. You know, with the Hexstick finished up, she had that a while ago. Ping defense coming out on the side of Species. I don't know if they're going to push into this. It looks like they will. Marco's going to get there just in a moment. And Do You Even Lift, if he can stay alive for a majority of this team fight, he'll be doing a lot of damage. And they're not going to push this, maybe? They're sitting here, they're waiting, they're not 100% sure. Queen of Pain's still farming the jungle. She has a TP, she can TP in when ready. Ping's still coming out. Now they're going to rotate mid. Are they going to look to loop around here and get a kill? This is interesting. They're going to try to go for the Naga Sleep, I think. Use it. They want to use it? No. They're going to go from the side here and go for it. They're going to push in from the side. They're not going to fight uphill smartly. They have the Mega Creeps here, I think. They went with the... Oh, nice Hex onto Do You Even Lift. He's going to be out of commission. There's going to be the Ravager, though, onto 3. It looks maybe even 4. Sonic Wave's going to fly in as well. It's K2 taking a bunch of damage. There's a nice Ice Path, plus a Vacuum, plus a Wall Replica. That's going to be a lot of damage. AE's going to go down. Do You Even Lift's very low right now. He's doing a lot of damage, though, which is nice. But they're going to push this back momentarily. Bobo the Boar's taking a lot of damage. Exorcism going to maybe finish him off. No, they're going to loop back right now. AE still don't know where he is. He's actually going all the way around. He's going to maybe TP back in. He doesn't have a TP, but they're going to be able to take this tier 3, maybe even the Rex. The Rex are getting damaged right now. They're pinging it out. They say, hey, let's take this. Do You Even Lift is going to come right back in there. Ultimate Orb on him, plus Boots of Travel. Here comes Bobo the Bear. He should not be in that position. He'll go down immediately. Juggernaut's still alive. He's going to come back in and try to take this team fight once again. Melee barracks are gone. Ranged barracks are getting lowered pretty quickly. There comes the Mirror Illusions. They want to try to finish it off. Here comes AE as well. So they'll kill the melee barracks and take the fight, kill the tier 3 as well, and lose only the Darkseer in that battle. And that was a good Hexstick to open up that fight onto the Juggernaut. He wasn't able to initiate as quickly as he wanted to, but that's okay. And it's getting extremely late game for USC Berkeley right now. I mean, you look at all the items they've got. They've got an Ultimate Orb on the Naga Siren. I'm not sure where she's going to go. Maybe a Mantisile. Who knows? And get more illusions. Do You Even Lift going for a Demon Edge right now? Is this Divine Rapier territory yet? Is it Divine Rapier territory is the question. It's not even... You can't even... Demon Edge doesn't build in Divine Rapier. Duh. Be thinking about MKB. Necrobook is finished by Jakiro. They want to make sure that they can push into this a little bit. He can actually get Necrobook level 2, which is what he'll do. And once he gets Necrobook level 3, that'll be a lot of pushing power. And of course, with all that team fighting going on, someone's bound to kill the Necrom unit. And there'll be a lot of damage going that way then. Now they're going to push into this top tier 3 and into the racks right now. There's still a range barracks down here, but that's getting defended by one person. They're going to try to take this down. I imagine, yes, they'll probably pop it and go for the... these illusions are doing a lot of damage. There is a fortification available. They're not using it. I think they want to save it for the barracks if it does get assaulted. And we see they haven't used the Naga Siren ult to open up on a fight yet. I mean, they're all really, like, close together here in proximity. If they Naga Siren ulted, it would be a huge, huge initiation coming from them. But you see random hero. He's going to get up here in the front lines. Where's the Naga Siren ult? You should use it just to engage. Here comes AE. He's going to engage there. There's the Naga Siren ult. It's going to hit on 3, on 4, on all of them, actually. They could vacuum a few of these guys together. There's the Exorcism Ice Path on 2 right now. Ravage should be coming in here in just a second. Nice ult there. Coming in for the Macropyre. There's the Sonic Wave. Dealing a bit of damage, but oh my gosh. Nice vacuum together. A lot of damage coming in. A lot of AoE damage. There's going to be the Laguna Blade. They're going to clean everything up here, and Do You Even Lift is going to have to back up here. There's the Omnislash that's going in on DY Dragon Master. He's going to go down, actually, plus the Scream of Pain. They're turning this around somehow. So they're able to go 3 for 3 right there somehow. I thought for sure that Do You Even Lift and the rest of them were going to go down. AE was able to blink out, though, somehow. I couldn't even understand what was going on a lot in that team fight, to be honest with you. Radiance burn was happening, though, from the mirror images. AE is actually doing a lot of damage to DY. He doesn't have his Naga Siren ult, and he bought back, and now he needs help, and they're going to ensnare AE right now. Here comes Random Hero as well. Exorcism not available. There's going to be Yule Scepter. AE going to try to fight Naga Siren on ult. There's going to be the Blade Fury. He'll be able to get out of there just fine in just a second. There's no Hextech from any of these heroes, I don't think. Jakiro's coming in. He's going to force staff him up. Scream of Bane got to come in from AE. There's going to be the Ensnare as well. Doing a lot of right-click damage. AE's in a bit of trouble here. Radiance Burn got to go off. There's going to be the Ice Path. Nice Ice Path timing as well. Queen of Pain will go down. Up here, Do Even Lift is still getting chased by Random Hero. Surprisingly enough, Code's going to come in. Split Earth will miss. This tower's still pretty low. And now everybody's approaching us a Necro Book on the side of UC Berkeley. They want to finish this. They want to push this. It's 48 minutes into the game. Somehow they missed their opportunity in that team fight. I thought for sure they were going to get that kill, but not so. Roshan is up now. They're going to go for the Aegis kill here. They're going to put it on the Naga Siren probably. I don't know what they're going to get rid of. Probably the Soul Ring. I'd imagine he's got plenty of mana already as it is. So, man. This is a game and a half, I'll tell you that much. This is why I don't like seeing Naga Siren in games, because it takes forever to finish games when they really should not go this long. Veil of Discord is purchased up on the Queen of Pain, getting that extra magic damage. They realize that a lot of their damage comes from magic. No one has BKBs yet, which is surprising the hell out of me. You think if any person here on this team had a BKB, this game would probably be over. I'm almost guaranteeing it. Someone pick up the Aegis. There you go, Naga Siren. Good. Cheese as well is available. And they're going to keep going now. Go for something. Wow, the well is actually pretty low. If they win one team fight, if they're able to win one team fight, UC Berkeley will finish this off. They still have a tier 2 available as well, so I mean, it's going to take a lot for Davis to come back from this. In fact, I don't think they can come back from this. They're just really prolonging their own doom. And they're going to come in from the side this time around, it looks like. Actually, they're just going to go for the well, it looks like. They can fight right underneath this, and I think they'd be in a good position. They don't need to really go for the tier 3 just yet. Actually, I mean, the tower's pretty low. That's the only real thing about this. Meanwhile, here comes the Ravage. There's no Pipe available for that, so that's some damage. Sonic Blade's going to come in as well. He's flying in. Going to get the kill on Lina. KA Lockhart's very low as well. He's going to go down right now. But there's the Shiva's Guard. Meanwhile, there's a lot happening. Vacuum's going to get 2. Going to kill a lot of people. Do Even Lift is going to be in here as well. DY Dragon's going to go down. His Aegis is going to be popped. They're going to go for a team wipe here, but Do Even Lift is taking a lot of damage from Exorcism. Going to get the kill, maybe. There's the song. They're going to try to get the kill on Do Even Lift. There's the Manta Cell. He needs to pop that Ensnare. It's going to use the Diffusal Blade. Will he go down is the question. Yes, it looks like it. He will go down to save a buyback. He will buy right back. Somehow, this is still going. DY can maybe turn around and try to go for this. There's 3 versus 2 at this point in time. And Do Even Lift buys right back. He's level 25. He does 260 extra bonus damage on the 140 he already does. This is taking forever. They can't finish. They cannot finish. They weren't ready for the Tidehunter Ravage. It came in at a good time. They caught 2 or 3 supports out, but then DY Dragon was able to get back up with his Aegis and take out Do You Even Lift, but just barely, and he buys right back, and he's going to buy something now, I think. Or just go to the Ancients and farm even more. And they, even with the Necro Books, they're still not able to push through and finish the game. They really were thinking about, well, what are we going to do here? And then they just got initiated on from the Tidehunter's Ravage, so, yeah. Now they're looking to push again. Ults are back up. Naga Siren Sleep is up. And AE with the Veil of Discord was able to get a few kills there. Meanwhile, oh, Bobo, you're in a bad position. Silence coming on him. He's going to force staff his way out, though. Split Earth will land on the KA Lockhart, but just pushing it back just briefly. And that was a good opportunity to kill at least one support on the side of UC Davis, but they weren't able to, you know, grasp it. And they're going to try to push top again. They're just keep pounding their heads against this wall, and I wonder if the graph is going in any different direction. It's actually not, so they really haven't lost anything by, you know, continuously pushing into this base yet. Really, there's just not enough farm for any of these heroes to really do anything. Even though Dude even left his level 25 and he's like hard carrying like crazy with this Demon Edge and all of his other abilities, he's just not really. He doesn't have a TP first of all, so they're gonna lose to tier 3. I'm pretty sure there's a fortification, but it's gonna go down regardless. I think he's gonna get here eventually. He's even here now. If they songed in, this would be another good position for them to be in. They're gonna take the tier 3 Roshan's down for like another like good 6 or 7 minutes. So they really, if they push in, they have no agents, they have no immortality here. But I think they could maybe take this team fight. I'm not sure. Really, they need to try to get the Ravage, the Tidehunter. They just need to make sure they disable him and get the kill there. But he's always sitting in the back. He's got that Blink Dagger, and he's been so very frustrating. He's finally building a Hood of Defiance into a pipe. There's the Song of the Siren. They're only going to catch out AE right now, and maybe even more. Yes, they all walk into the song. They're going to say, go on Species right now. He's going to try to pop it, and there's the silence immediately. That's going to be it. There's going to be a Ravage that's going to go off, but it doesn't matter because 2 people are already dead at this point. Omnislash will fly out. It's actually going to get K2. You will Scepter on random hero just to save his life momentarily. There's going to be the Laguna Blade. Do you even live to somehow doing a good job of this? But meanwhile, it's near coming. They will get the kill on AE, and this should be it. Queen of Pain will buy back in, but the Rexes are already gone. Venomancer will buy back as well. Oh my goodness, they're still prolonging this. Do you even live taking a ton of damage? He's finally going to go down. Will he have a buyback? I'm not sure. Is it available? He doesn't have enough money for it. Death Prophet will buy back in. Divine Rapier dropped, says someone. Who bought the Divine Rapier? Double kill for the Death Prophet. Dragon Master getting out just barely, just for the moment. Random Hero is in from the behind right now. And finally, the well somehow goes down, and this game is finished. And we're going to go to game 3. 54 minutes into the game. I'm Maut. This has been the CDL. This is UC Berkeley versus UC Davis. UC Berkeley takes it in a ridiculous fashion. What a game.